you kill me. Oh yeah, TV. You got to beat him, Max. You got to beat. Yes.
Sorry, you actually thought I thought it was a song about a Betamax being ruined by
ironically, that's the other way around.
Betamax killed
the radio.
Just quickly, I want to go back to the lines in a minute. Just quickly. Mustn't upset anyone that supports Neymar.
Right.
Neil was tweeting me. I don't look at Twitter, so I don't. But sometimes when we do shows, I'll have a look. Neil was tweeting me. Just because City beat PSG, don't disrespect Neymar. Is what he said. One bad game. This is from I can't even read the name. One bad game, and Rashford is better than Neymar. Get a grip. I didn't say that. I said I'd rather have Rashford. He's a team player.
He's a YouTube player, Neymar.
He is.
He's not.
Why does it upset so many people when you have a
because
proper
people
Neymar?
love him.
Why?
I don't see the same player. Good player, very good player, not world class. He has games where you look, oh God, what a player, what a talent, and there's no doubting he has ability as a talent, but you need more than that to make it the very top. You do. You look at Messi. There was a game he was going through there, and you were saying he's not going to pass it. He's not going to pass, and he was going through 3v3, and he's got to lay it off to left or right. He goes on his own. Messi passes about making the right decisions. It ain't about him. He's selfish, and he's an individual, overrated and petulant. All of that, and that sums up PSG for me. Sums them up. And
it's a big job he's got in his hands, isn't it, Poch?
Well, Poch, people, I feel for him a little bit, Poch, because they've had 2 red cards in over the two ties. And I said to you, halfway through the second half, there's going to be another red card for PSG.
You did.
The fact that I could predict that tells you all about the culture of that club, and that is what has got to change for PSG to be because they're one of the richest clubs in the world, yet they're getting it wrong. City, one of the richest clubs, are getting it right. They've got the right man in place. The way that everything's done at City is a chasm compared to what PSG are trying to do.
And just quickly as well, I'm looking at my switchboard, lots of Man City fans buzzing with the Champions. I didn't think Man City cared about the Champions League. Has that changed now they're in the final?
Oh, of course it changed.
No, I'm asking you the question, Man City fans phone me up and tell me they don't really care. It's just about the Premier League. Now they care, I'm guessing.
Of course they care.
Fine,
of course they care.
Sam is a Man City fan. He's called us on 08717 223344. You can do the same. Sam, good evening.
Hey mate, you okay?
I'm excellent, Sam. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you. I've not been buzzing like this for a long time.
I bet. Go on, what you phoned up to say, Sam?
I just want to talk about Ruben Dias.
Yeah,
Most of all, I think he's 23 years old, and I think he's an absolute monster of a centre back. Obviously we've lacked that centre back for a couple of years. We've signed some absolute, stinkers. But now this guy has come in and he's absolutely bossed. Do you know what I mean?
How highly do you rate him, Sam? Up against other Premier League players or Man City players, how highly do you rate him?
Well, do you know what? Right. So I would put him against Van Dijk, but then again, people are saying about Van Dijk. He came into a defence that was rubbish. And he took them really high. So we can't really say that because we've spent a lot of money on our defence. But even though we've done that, he has taken us to a new level now. And he's got us to a Champions League final. And the fact that he's only 23 years old is absolutely unbelievable. Do you think the same thing?
Yeah, I said it at the top of the show. I think he's better than Van Dijk.
Totally agree. He's 23, can only get better. He's a warrior, isn't he? You look at him and you think, wow, imagine in the dressing room going out to war and you've got him sitting next to you. He's a beast.
He is indeed. 08717223344. Tom is a Man City fan. He's up next. Hi, Tom.
Hi, guys.
Right,
I'm good, Tom. How are you? Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I'm absolutely over the moon. Unbelievable from us all tonight, and especially from all of them, especially from Stones and you guys mentioning Diaz from the start. Unbelievable tonight. And Mahrez as well. 2 great goals as well. Brilliant finishes as well.
Yeah.
I think a word, Tom, as well about Phil Foden, who I think gets better and better every single time I watch him.
Oh, unbelievable! Honestly, he's a star in heaven. He's little Stockport in ES2 who never stops running, and I just really, I hope Gareth Southgate listens to this. Please put him in the Euros next season. In this,
he's got to start. He's got to start.
Yeah, there is no argument to be had that he can't play.
I just worry with Southgate that he won't.
Well, if he doesn't, then he's opened himself to criticism, isn't he?
It's almost. I know this sounds silly, right? And I know that they'll stick it out on social. It's almost a sackable offence if you start An England team in the Euros without Foden
Well,
in the 11.
the only way you're going to get away with it is if you win it.
What, the whole competition?
Or you win the games that he doesn't play. It's the only way, because...
I don't know. If you win 1-0 and it's not pretty, that doesn't mean you're right.
No, but it doesn't mean...
He's got to start.
I agree with you, but he will... If you don't start a player and you lose, the criticism is absolutely valid. If you don't start a certain player and you win the game, it's that much harder to force your point across.
Yeah, because it's like, well, we won. I get that.
That's the ultimate,
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
I agree with you. He has to start.
Just quickly, I'd like to hear from... Are there Neymar fans out there? You mentioned fanboys out there to tell us why he's the best player in the world. Are there Neymar fans that listen to the show that phone up and go, Jason, Andy, let me tell you why Neymar is a great player and you've got it wrong. Those people exist, do they?
They do exist. My Twitter timeline over the many years I've been saying he's overrated have been
I'd love to hear
consistently telling me that, in some colourful language as well.
Well, I'd like to hear, without the colourful language, I'd like to hear from Neymar fanboys.
Okay.
Or girls, to call me up and explain why we're getting it wrong about Neymar. 08717223344. Jackie, friend of the show, is up next. Hi, Jackie.
All right, Jax. The Jackster.
I can't believe it.
Oh, you've been on the show before, Jackie. Calm down.
Oh, listen to the Jackster. Do you know what? I was there in 2012. I've been watching City for years, and I was there in 2012 when we won the league, and Sergio moment. I never, ever thought anything could top that. But tonight, the boys did us proud. They were amazing. They played so well. They stuck to the game plan. And Ruben Dias, like the other City fans have been on saying, absolutely outstanding. And I agree, Andy, he is better than Van Dijk. He's younger, he's hungrier. He's just, how many times did he clear near the line? And, oh, God, I've cried. And I just wish we could go to Istanbul. That's all I want to do is go to Istanbul.
Jackie, let me ask you this, because I mentioned this before, and not in a sort of tongue-in-cheek way or to annoy Man City fans, but genuinely, I've heard so many times from Man City fans that they don't really care about the Champions League, but everyone's phoning up understandably emotional about it tonight. Has their view changed because you've got to the final, do you think?
Andy, I've came on here last year when we had that big lockdown, and I said to Jason, and you can even find it on your clips, I said it was our year to win the Champions League. I have never, ever, ever turned round and said I didn't want my club to win the Champions League. I want my club to win every competition that we go into. And I'm just so proud of Pep, the way he's gone into domestic competitions and played with, a decent side. And then, the Premier League and this. We've just been outstanding this season. Absolutely superb. Fair play, Chelsea beat us on the day for the FA Cup, which, has ruined the quadruple. But like you said, I'm sure, honest to God, we can go on and win this Champions League now, and it'll be the happiest moment of my life. I am just happy. And guess what? It's on my daughter's birthday as well. So, Natalie, you could bring some good luck that night. Istanbul. Andy, I'm just absolutely buzzing. I really, really am buzzing. And thank you so much for letting me on all the times I've been on this season and, the previous seasons. And I'd just like to say to the City fans, we've got this, boys. We've got it. We really have got this. Sorry, Jay. If Chelsea get there tomorrow, I really, really think we can beat you. And I think we'll beat you on Saturday, and we'll be champions.
You thought like the FA Cup semi-final as well, Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Well, I just said that.
Don't bite, Jack. Don't bite.
You're going to... Look, let's see. You might be facing Real Madrid yet.
You what, Jay?
You might be playing Real Madrid yet.
Oh, Jason, we beat them last season. They're nothing now. And can I just say one thing about Neymar? He is the most, honest to God, underrated in big games. He's dirty. They were falling all over the place.
Do you mean overrated, Jackie? Do you mean overrated?
Overrated. Yeah. Sorry, overrated. Yeah.
That's a big difference. It's a complete opposite, actually.
Hang on, Andy. What they were doing, they were falling all over to try and get City players sent off. If that is the only way they can go into a Champions League semi-final and try and win a game, it's absolutely outrageous.
Yeah.
And what Di Maria did to Fernandinho, that was definitely a red. You can't go around stamping on people. It's disgraceful. No. Absolutely disgraceful. Anyway, boys.
Jackie, thanks for phoning. Well done.
Thank you, Andy. Cheers, Jay. Love you both.
Yeah.
Take care.
You too.
It's a big... Sorry, just on that, right? It's a big call saying better than Van Dijk. It is.
It's just preference.
No, but it's a big call. Listen, all Diaz has won is a Carabao Cup.
Yeah, but he's going to win everything this season.
He's going to win the Premier League and possibly the Champions League. But don't disrespect Van Dijk.
I'm not disrespecting.
I'm saying I'm not you. I'm saying to to come and come on. He's been okay. Diaz is fabulous, and looking at what I'm seeing right now, will possibly go on and get double figures medals at Man City because of how good he looks. But
if you could have one at Chelsea, who would you have?
I would have Diaz. I agree with that. But let's not disrespect that he's been injured all season, and where Liverpool are in the table is largely down to the fact that he's injured.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
He will come back next season, Van Dijk, and Liverpool will be a better team with him in.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I agree with that. Mark's a Man City fan. He's up next. Hi, Mark.
Right,
Hi, boys. All right.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm okay. Probably not as good as you are tonight,
every
Mark.
City fan sounds speechless. They can't. No one's coming on it. Come on, make it different.
I think someone nailed it before that. The fact that I think you just can't believe where normally you get knocked out or you go out for VAR like we did a few years ago. So I think they just unbelievable. How good is Phil Foden?
Yeah.
Keep saying this. It's
Genius.
miserable, Mark, by the way. How good is Phil Foden?
Yeah. And he's still, what, 20? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Exactly. After I rung last week, and you had the Arsenal fan on, and he sort of ripped into Phil Foden, saying, you can't compare him to Mbappe, and how he's 20 years old, man.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Going to be like?
He's a genius.
Yeah, well, I think I said last week, I don't know if you can call him genius yet, but
I think you can.
I don't know, but I think he's
going to be playing in the final, and I think that tells you all you need to know about how Pep sees him.
I'm not knocking him. I just think, exactly. I just think, maybe 23, 24, genius, but he's just a fighter. He's unbelievable. So.
Yeah, it's another mature
tonight. I think Foden, Zinchenko, Diaz, Walker, Fernandinho. Great tonight. Absolutely great.
I thought Kevin De Bruyne, no one's really talked about him. I thought he was great again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Kev.
Yeah. What a problem to have, eh? What a problem to have.
It's a frightening prospect whoever gets there, that's for sure.
Yeah.